He still had his ex's pictures, right? He had opened over 20 OnlyFans models profiles because there were so many links, guys. I literally got the ick. We called his mother and we told her everything. We snitched on him. I broke up with him. He started saying he wanted to, and then I had to comfort him. My brother's like, I'm flying there this week, literally. He started saying, Mother, please, I'm asking from the goodness of your heart, please help me pay my rent. What? So my brother's like, you're a literal 24-year-old and you're living off of a 20-year-old girl. Like, multiple payment confirmations for OnlyFans. No matter how sad his story is, no matter how tragic his story is, do not move in with a man, guys. I don't know, like if a man hates you, like what exactly does he do? Because I'm pretty sure he hated me. I say, oh, I'm so sorry, I'll never do it again. He's literally clinging onto me, guys, like clinging, and he's like, please don't dump me, don't break up with me. Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those who are new, welcome guys. For those who are not new, welcome back, my loves. It's been a minute. And I'm sure you can already tell from the title that this is about to be a spicy one. And those who've seen my previous story times know that when I tell a story, I'm gonna deliver. Like, I'm about to explain the reason why I haven't been posting relationship content, and also there's a lot of people that have been asking me, oh, where's your boyfriend, what, so I need to like clarify that and tell y'all the most outrageous story ever, guys. Oh, okay, I'm so excited to tell you all this. I don't even know why, but yeah guys, let's dive right into the video and let me tell y'all what happened. Okay guys, so here's the tea. I started dating this guy, say in October, right? And yeah, things were going great, things were fine, like we were really vibing and all that. And then we had been dating for about 3 months. Yeah, so the first red flag that I saw was that he still had his ex's pictures, right? And I was like, oh, you know what, maybe he just forgot, or maybe like the breakup is so fresh, he hasn't gotten the time to like delete her pictures and whatnot, right? So yeah, I was like, it's whatever. And I told him, like, I don't think I appreciate you having this girl's pictures on your phone, right? And he's like, oh, okay, I'm sorry, whatever. And he deleted them, right? So 3 months into the relationship, right, he came to visit me. So this was like the second visit, right? Everything was going fine, but then I noticed that like he would go in and out of the bathroom a lot, right? So I was like, what's this guy up to? What is he up to? And so one day I took his phone. One day, okay, I did have reasons to be like suspicious though. Like, I'm not the type of person who wants to go through someone's phone, but like guys, the way I've always been so right about my intuition, I had to do it. So I took his phone, went into the bathroom, locked myself in the bathroom, and I went through his phone and he was talking to this girl, guys. He was talking to this girl. He was saying like, this girl, she literally forces me to post her. She forces me to post her pictures on Instagram. It's not like I want to. She's the one who posts her own pictures and then she tags me to telling the ex that, guys. I almost forgot to mention that for Valentine's I bought him shoes and he didn't get me anything. And he was telling the ex that, look, she bought me shoes and I didn't get her anything. And then when he was at my house, he would tell the ex that I'm at my boy's house, like I'm at my homie's house. Do I look like a homie? Am I a homie? Yeah, I was really upset. I was so upset. Like, I don't think I've ever been that upset, ever. And I asked him, I'm like, why do you disrespect me like this? He's like, oh, I'm sorry. He knelt down, guys. But I'm not fucking guys. Oh, I'm so sorry, I'll never do it again. He's literally clinging onto me, guys, like clinging, and he's like, please don't dump me, don't break up with me. Guys, I was like, nah, I can't do this. So we broke up, right? And then that same day, like the day he was supposed to leave to go back to his house, he starts saying, I want to off myself. Guys, he starts saying like he wants to, you know, unalive himself. And so me still having the tender heart that I had, I canceled his bus ticket and bought him another one with my own money for like a later date, right? And I started comforting him. I'm the one who got cheated on, but I was comforting him. I was like, no, like, don't even worry, you have no reason to do that. You have people who love you. Like this whole time we were broken up, yeah? So we were still talking though. Guys, I don't know, to be honest, I don't know if his like depression was real or not. I don't know if it was genuine or not. I really don't know, guys, because why did it only magically appear when I broke up with him? We don't know. We don't know. That was around like March of that year, of like the following year when we had started talking. So from March to like, I believe it's June, when he came to my house again. At the time, I don't think I had forgiven him. To be honest, I was still very like upset. I was so insecure. I was like questioning myself all the time. Like this guy would literally go into the toilet to call this girl. He would go into the toilet while I'm there in the room saying this guy's fighting for his life. He's taking the meanest dump known to man. And he's on the phone. He's talking to this girl, 30-minute calls, what. So like you can imagine how that made me feel, right? Time he came back in June, like it was his birthday, right? So I went to buy him like lots of gifts. I bought him shoes, I bought him t-shirts, I bought him socks, I bought him shorts, I bought like, it was a whole setup. If I can find the pictures, I think I still have them in my snap memories. I'll show you guys. I did this whole birthday thing, right? And mind you, I still hadn't forgiven him, but I did that, right? We got back together, I believe it was July or August. So he came like to my place in June, then July, August, then we started dating. In October, it was my birthday, right? And I went to his, like I booked a flight and I went to his city to surprise him for my birthday. For my birthday, I went to his city to surprise him. At the time, like it was me who wanted to do that. I had also wanted to like travel a little bit, so I don't think it was like, it's not something I would blame him for, because it's something that I did like willingly. I didn't even know what was gonna happen for my birthday, because remember I said for his birthday I did a whole setup and then we went to the pool and yeah, basically. So I didn't know like what he was gonna do for me on my birthday, right? The day comes, I was doing my hair, and the good thing is that like there's records. For those who haven't watched the video, there's a video of me getting ready for my birthday, right? And on the day, like he had told me that he was gonna take me out. My brother called me and he asked me, he's like, oh, what are you gonna do today for your birthday? And he was on speaker, so the guy also was like listening in. He's like, oh, I'm taking her out on a date tonight, right? So yeah, I was excited, I was really happy, and I was getting ready. I did my hair, everything. So I think I was still doing my nails around 4ish. This guy goes to my dining, right, and takes like my notebook. He rips out 2 pages from my notebook and he writes 2 letters, like handwritten letters, right? And he, like the first one was just like saying happy birthday, blah 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 blah. The other one was like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm not able to provide, like I'm not able to do what you want for your birthday. I promise I'll make it up to you. So on my birthday I got 1 apology letter and 1 birthday letter, which was ripped from my book and written on a torn page, right? I was like, oh, thank you. And he's like, I don't have money right now, but he had just confirmed he was gonna take me out on the day, and then he says, oh, I don't have money, like I was supposed to get money from my mom, but she says no, it's not gonna send me money today. I was like, you know what, it's okay. So on the day, I paid for the cab, I paid for the food, I paid for the cab back as well. So basically I funded my whole birthday, from the trip to the dinner that I had, right? And then one night he just comes to me, he's like, I just got pulled out from school. I was like, what happened? Like, what's wrong? And honestly, guys, now that I really like retell the story, I honestly don't know what was true and what was not. So I'm just telling y'all what he told me, right? Mom pulled him out of school for no reason. For no reason. That's what he told me. The reason was no reason. So yeah, what did I do? I went with him to his city, to his house. And every day he'd go to school to try and talk to the people, to like readmit him. I was there with him. I went with him to school. And guys, like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm that kind of person who really goes like all out when I'm into someone. So yeah, I'd go with him to his school, to the admin office, to like try, like I didn't go in the admin office, but then yeah, he would go into the admin office, talk to the people, what. But yeah, it was not fruitful. Fast forward the whole beginning of the year. We go to Christmas, like a basket, and then you buy like assorted things, right? And then my theme was blue, so I got him a blue basket, like a blue blanket. I got him a controller, like a gaming controller. I got him like, guys, I'll just show you. That's what I got for him on Christmas. And on Christmas he ordered 2 cakes, one for our anniversary and one for Christmas, right? And I don't like cake. I literally told him several times that I don't like cake, and he went and bought 2 cakes. I don't know, like if a man hates you, like what exactly does he do? Because I'm pretty sure he hated me. So from this whole period, I did mention that he had been pulled from school, right? So he wasn't going to work, he wasn't going to school, he wasn't looking for a place for school. It got to a point where I was the one who was now like running around, talking to the people that I know, trying to get him like places for school. And I got him 2 offer letters, and he still did nothing about it. So I really don't know, guys. Like, I did try to help this guy. So yeah, fast forward from the time he was like let go from school to like May of this year, he was staying in my house, right? And guys, if there's someone out there, like, obviously I'm not one to talk, having experienced this, never ever move in with a guy who has not married you, guys. Like, I know we are always seeing this on TikTok, especially on Instagram, of like the older women or like the older girls, the 25 to 30 girls, telling us like never ever move in with a guy, no matter how sad his story is, no matter how tragic his story is. Do not move in with a man, guys. While he was staying with me, I would go in and out of the house. I'd go to school and come back, and he would stay behind playing video games, you know, watching videos, things like that. Like, I would want to like try and defend him and say that he was doing something, but like I really can't say anything, guys, because the only thing he did was play video games. I was paying the bills, I was paying rent, I was paying for gas, I was paying for groceries, I was paying for his haircuts. Yeah, I was paying for everything, right? And I don't know, like at the time I really did think like things were hard for him, like things were hard at home. Maybe they were, for sure, but like it was the lack of effort for me. It really was the lack of effort. So it got to a point where my pocket money wasn't like enough anymore, because I was buying things by 2. If I was gonna buy juice, I was buying 2 drinks at a time. If I was buying like pasta, I had to buy 2 times the pasta because I was feeding 2 people. Yeah, it got to a point where I was now frequently asking my brother for money. Not frequent, but like it had definitely changed from the previous times that I had asked him for money. So he's like, what's going on? Like, your money is running out really fast. What's going on? I really need to understand what's happening. So I told him like, I'm buying things for like 2 people. My brother said, I want to talk to your boyfriend. And I put him on speaker, and my brother's like, so tell me what's happening with you. My sister's saying like you're not doing anything. What's happening? Like, what's going on? He's like, oh, I'm supposed to go to X country to study X. That's what he told me, and that's what he told my brother, right? Guys, it gets crazy. So my brother's like, you're a literal 24-year-old and you're living off of a 20-year-old girl. Like, she's literally a child and you're depending on her for like your life. And so I think he got upset and he lashed out at my brother, right? He, like, I wouldn't say he raised his voice, but you could tell from his tone that he's being kind of disrespectful to my brother, right? And he starts saying, what about you? It's not like you send Maka money anytime she wants it. You also lack in that perspective, like you don't send her money. Guys, oh, it's your girlfriend's brother you're talking to and you're saying like you don't send her money when she wants money. It's not like... Anyways, guys, that should have been like the point where I saw like things are not going well here, but I still, you know, tried to defend him, whatnot. And my brother is like, I'm coming there this week. Flying there this week, literally, like, don't play with me. And at the time I really thought my brother was playing, guys, but fast forward, I think it was like a Saturday. Does this man not tell me, I've just landed, share your location, I'm coming to your house? So yeah, my brother showed up. And I'm sure for like people who think I'm like exaggerating this, it really gets to a point when your family feels like you're in danger or feels like the situation you're in is like inescapable. He literally had to fly here and talk to this guy. So he arrives, he sits down with him, right? He's like, okay, tell me what exactly is supposed to be happening here. And does this guy not say, Maka, can you please give us some privacy? My brother came and talked to me. He's like, this guy was saying Maka resents me because I cheated on her. That's why she's like saying these things. That's why she's, you know, in a tense position. So it's not about how he's not helping to provide for this household. It's not about how he's like lacking in that sense and I literally have to always pay for everything. It's because I resent him for cheating. That's why we're having problems. Okay. So that day, my brother told him to pack his things and leave, right? Because the financial situation really wasn't like working. And mind you, like none of this had anything to do with like trust or infidelity or whatnot, right? And so I hope you all remember that I said he had cheated on me in the beginning, right? So I did have access to his socials, I had access to his email, I had access to, yeah, just a bunch of stuff to keep my mind at ease, right? So this day, the day he was packing to leave, I went to my brother's hotel room to sleep there, right? And I was really paranoid. I was like, is this guy really receiving money or not? And come to my doubts, guys, and I checked his email, right? I did go through his email to see if he was receiving money, but what I found, guys, there were multiple payment confirmations for OnlyFans. Immediately I went and asked him, I'm like, why are you paying for OnlyFans? Like, what's going on? He's like, oh, someone hacked my email. Really? Someone hacked my email. Let me change my password right now. Like, come on, man. I already saw what I wanted to see. Like, you changing the password is not gonna change anything. So yeah, he changed his password. And then I'm like, so someone has been using your name, your email, your card, your bank card, and has been using it to pay subscriptions for OnlyFans and for other sketchy sites. And the only thing you have to say is, oh, let me change my password. It must be a hacker. He wasn't panicking. He wasn't freaking out. I was like, your reaction is very underwhelming and it makes me doubt you. He's like, I don't even have an OnlyFans account. And from there, like, this was the same night he was still packing here at the house. I was at the hotel, right? I was like, you know what? I'm gonna check his Instagram. I went to his Instagram. Guys, the link history, he had opened over 20 OnlyFans models profiles, and then you tell me that you were opening over 20 OnlyFans links and you tell me you don't have an account and you were not the one paying for those OnlyFans. Like, I was so done. Like, and then I went to him again. I'm like, so you're telling me someone also hacked your Instagram? He's like, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Not knowing I have screenshots, I sent him the screenshots. This was like 4 screenshots, because there were so many links, guys. I literally got the ick. I sent him the screenshots. He's like, oh yeah, I opened those, but I would never go as far as to pay. Like, I wouldn't waste my money on such. First of all, what money? But second of all, so you would waste your time and effort clicking the links, but you wouldn't waste your money paying for it. Like, miss me with that shit. Like, so yeah, like, that's all I needed to know. I asked him, I'm like, so when were you even opening these links and checking these OnlyFans profiles? He's like, oh, most of the time you were just sleeping next to me. You're opening links laying right next to you guys, under my roof. So this is like the second time he cheated under my roof, guys. So yeah, that same day we came to the house. Like, I asked him, are you done packing? Yes. So I came here, I sat down with him. I'm like, do you want to say anything about what I just found out? He's like, no, I don't have anything to say. I was weak, I'm sorry. I really feel like I'm too mature for my age, guys. Every single time I was upset with this guy, I was giving him lectures, like literally. And there I was sitting there telling him how disappointed I was in him, and how I was doing all these things for him, taking care of him, buying food for him, paying for his haircuts, everything, guys, buying clothes for him, everything. And he still cheated under my roof. Like, I really don't know, guys. I was literally lecturing. I think I spoke for like 15 to 30 minutes, and he was just saying, I'm sorry. And I literally told him, like, I'm just here because I need you out of the house. The conversation is done. He didn't have money to book a bus to go back to his city. So my brother and I, we bought him a bus ticket, and we told him, like, you gotta go. So in the beginning, the deal we had made with this guy was that we were gonna help him pay his rent for the first month, right? Because he was gonna be sharing, so he had to pay half the rent. We told him, we're gonna pay half your rent for you. This was because, like, we were still in a relationship, right? But literally the next day, I found out he was cheating on me. There's no I'm gonna pay rent. So he comes, this story is so funny now that I talk about it. So he asks, he's like, oh, what about the rent money? This was like just before he left. He's like, oh, what about the rent money you had said you were gonna give me? I was like so I was just side-eyeing because my brother was the one who was talking. He's like, well, that agreement was before she found out what she found out. You're gonna have to talk to her and ask her, like, wagwan, because if she doesn't want to pay you the rent, then I'm not gonna pay you the rent. He's the same mother. Please, I'm asking from the goodness of your heart, please help me pay my rent. What? Guys, like, my life was a movie. My life was a movie at that time. He goes out to get a cab, to get his bus. And yeah, that was the last time I saw him. He didn't text me, he didn't call me, he didn't do anything. Like, after we had parted ways that day, he left to go to his city, right? He didn't text me, he didn't call me, he didn't, nothing. Silent, crickets, guys, right? And so my brother and I were like, this guy, like, what exactly is going on? We need to talk to the mom. So my brother and I would call his mother. We called his mother and we told her everything. We snitched on him. And then the mom is like, I didn't even know, like, all this was happening. Like, he was telling me ABC, blah, 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 blah. And remember, in the beginning, he said, like, he told me and my brother that he was going to country X to study X. That was not true. The mom said he was supposed to start school that January, and things were delayed for we don't know what. But yeah, I kind of feel like he was stalling. Like, he was enjoying his life here, not spending a single cent, playing video games, being supported by good old Maka. But yeah, the mom was sad, guys. She was so sad. I felt so bad. She seemed like a really, really sweet lady. Like, she was so sweet. She's like, oh, I didn't even know this. Thank you so much. Can you please help me? Can you help me to, like, get through this? Just, like, try to help him, like, go get the exit permit, blah, 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 blah. His visa had expired like the previous year, so he had been staying illegally here for 6 months. So him staying illegally, he now had to pay like some fees, some big fines, things like that. So the mom was like devastated, guys. But yeah, after that, I'm pretty sure the mom then went to him to be like, what's going on? Like, what is the story I'm hearing from these people? That's when he decided to text me. He's like, how did your brother get my mom's number? So the whole time you couldn't even say, Maka, I'm so sorry things ended like this, or Maka, I got home safe, thank you for paying for my bus ticket, or what? No, utter silence, guys. But the moment he saw that his facade had been exposed, he comes to me, he's like, how did your brother get my mom's number? That is my little story for y'all. Lessons I'd say I learned: please never ever ever move in with a man, no matter how sad his story is, no matter how much he promises he's gonna contribute. Never let a guy live with you. Don't give too much of yourself where you're not appreciated. This was a very big lesson for me. I also had to go through a lot of healing, and now I'm sure you can tell, like, me talking about it like this is like I'm in a very good space now. Like, for the first time, I actually feel content not being with anyone. Like, in the past, I used to be that kind of girl who'd be like, oh, I really need to date someone. Like, who's the next candidate? I need to date someone. But yeah, now I'm very content. Like, I'm so at peace, guys. So please, I hope you take some lessons from this. If you suspect a guy either hates you or he's cheating on you, there's some things you need to, look into. If he forgets your birthday, he asks you for money, if he cheats on you, he keeps old pictures or explicit pictures of his ex. If he's depressed, you are not a savior, guys. Please do not commit to someone who is not stable mentally, not ambitious. He doesn't try to hustle or try to go to school or try to go to work, anything like that. No. He's rude or raises his voice at people. If you tell him to do something multiple times and he doesn't, and if he lies, like, if you ever, like, even the smallest lie, even just a little bit of inconsistency, guys, please, you deserve the world. All my queens on here, you deserve the world, you deserve everything. And I hope that you never ever experience what I experienced, because it takes someone with grit to come out of that. So yes, guys, thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you.